You want somebody else to roll for you?
And now it's waiting. Yes, there it is. Roll.
Wow, a 6. So
A 6.
basically, what you discover is that Kudrow is the assistant manager of the Lambert Opera House that is here in Portal, Arizona. Apparently, this town has an opera house.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna catch the Phantom of the Opera. I knew it! We find out.
He's a distinguished African-American male in his early 50s. Also, because you rolled a 6, you can add stuff to that. You can add something to that. What else do you find out about him?
Did anybody catch my... Oh, right. We also found out that he's a huge fan of the movie The Phantom of the Opera. In fact, that is the reason that he went into the opera business when he could.
Phantom of the Opera, by the way, isn't that a musical, not an opera?
It's a musical, yes.
It's an opera musical. It's both.
Something, whatever.
Yes, that. It's fun.
Okay,
Normally
cool.
the Phantom of the Opera is actually an opera, yes.
There we go.
But it's also made into movies and plays and
musical,
like that.
yeah. Okay, cool. That's good. You found out that he's also a fan of the Phantom of the Opera. You can use that. Do you still want to roll, Richard, or what are you gonna do?
I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, you roll contact if you're gonna like call some people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Richard first.
6.
Wow,
Yes,
6.
you find out basically what Dawa already knew, but you can add another thing to that. What else do you find out about him?
So
Maybe some dirty secrets.
I found out from my old contacts, from high school buddies that have kept in contact with me, and from a few of my dojo students, that he has a thing for calamari, but not just any calamari. It's got to be like squid from Japan. Okay, he gets it imported every week, like a big old shipment and everything, and he gets it from a company that basically it has two jobs. One is to catch fish, and they specialize in squid catching, and the other one is they ghost hunt, and that's what gave him the idea to call us.
Okay. And you then now know that he's also a real gourmet. He likes tasty, expensive food. No wonder he has a weight problem.
I want to research the opera's house supernatural background.
Go ahead, Reese. Roll academics and you can add your ghost die to it.
Yes.
Are you using your sci-fi magazine library?
He's using it all. Wow, a 6. Well, Dries, you actually discover that there is a history of the place being haunted, but it's actually very well hidden. The people from the opera house don't want other people to find out about it. Apparently, a lady, a opera singer called Donna Ferrero died on stage one day.
I knew it!
And
Ferrero,
what do you want to add to that? Because you rolled a 6. What else do you find out?
She died due to chocolate.
No, she died on stage while performing. That was actually the greatest honor every performer can achieve, to die on stage. But she was the greatest of her time, and because afterwards she was replaced, she couldn't take that there were others stealing her spotlight, so there were always mysterious accidents to her predecessors and
when
co-workers.
they do
Fueled
that
by
play that she
revenge.
died on,
Yes, they always get
Revenge.
mysterious accidents because she can't deal that her ego is too big. She's the only star of the opera.
She's also a big lady.
Yes, and she's...
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Yes, she is the fat lady.
Now we find out where the saying comes from.
Yes. So yes, Dries,
Yes.
good. You discovered some interesting information.
I
How
share
about
that with the rest. The opera is haunted. I knew it! Sorry.
Well, if that man doesn't start eating right, okay, he's gonna end up haunting the opera too, and then I'll have to karate chop him too. Yeah.
So okay, you've got your info. What do you do now?
There's not a lot to do, just double check our equipment. Yes! Make sure our gadgets are all bleeping and blooping right.
So
Make them extra shiny.
Even though
Yes.
you haven't been told what the exact mission is, you're gonna like grab all your stuff and take it with you.
Oh yeah. And I can't forget my gauntlet.
Okay.
We're the night catchers. They are not actually calling us to deal with zombies.
So what are you gonna take with you?
It's a
I'm gonna
hearse.
take my gun with me, my slime cannon.
We're taking we're not dressing in our uniforms just yet, but we're taking them with us. We're taking our cannon with it. I'm taking my ninja gear and my blessed sword. Oh yes,
Okay, cool.
and my spectral spectacles.
Okay.
Remember,
cool.
guys, we catch her and we put her in the Ghost Rider so we can actually power this headquarters decently again.
And you can never have enough slime.
Yes.
Slime.
Okay, cool. So that's what you take with you?
Yes, we put it all in the car, obviously.
Okay. Then you get into the whale mobile and drive off.
Yes, the Banshee Mobile.
It goes.
Shut up.
Yes. And a little while later, after some driving, of course, you arrive at a neoclassical fancy building. It is the Lambert Opera House.
Mm-hmm.
We enter in our funeral car. Yes, somebody's gonna die today.
Yes, as you pull up, like you notice like a guy walking past, and he takes his baseball cap off as you pull up.
Yes, Randy Stevens steps out of the car and says, "Yes, I'm sorry, sir, but Oprah died today."
What Oprah? I loved her show. Oh no!
Not that Oprah, this Oprah.
He looks behind it. Oh, the opera house. Oh, and he walks on as if he doesn't care. He was really upset when you told him that opera had died.
I wish.
Yes.
Anyway.
You would get a lot of publicity if you could catch her ghost.
We're also going to catch
We
a lot
can
of flack
turn
once they
it
find out what we're doing. Then we're also getting a lot of flack once they find out what we're doing with Oprah's ghost.
Okay. So you guys are gonna dress. You're dressed regularly, casual clothes right now.
Business attire.
Ah,
Sort
business attire.
Business attire. Be who you are, dude.
I am. I'm wearing loose-fitting pants, elegant pants, and a formal shirt.
You're wearing pants.
Randy's standing there in his shorts and wearing an evening robe or something.
Pants.
Holding a cup of
Sucker.
coffee.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? John Michaels is wearing a karate gi. Oh yeah.
Of course.
We're not going to be taken seriously.
Yes, with the shadow night with the Nightcatcher logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you actually have your own logo, or do you use the regular Inspectres logo?
We have our
The
own logo.
ghost. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have a fist, we have a sword, and we
And
have
you see a
book.
ghost being shredded by a lawnmower.
No. We
That's
have
too
a
complicated.
A sword through a ghost.
We have a fist holding a sword that goes through a ghost. And then we've got a book below them capturing the ghost.
That could
Nice.
work. That could work. Sure. So, you guys are at the Opera House. Do you walk in?
Yes.
Actually, Dries, what is your character wearing? I'm assuming he's not in his shorts and in an evening robe.
No, he is wearing long pants, but he's not really dressed fashionably. He's, because he's always doing research in his own cave of darkness.
Let's say he's why don't we make him like the
Wearing
typical...
sunglasses.
Oh, sunglasses. We're gonna say, why don't you dress him like the typical nerd with like the white button shirt and like the pocket protector with like pens in them?
No, actually, you could see him more as a gothic guy, but even with the sunglasses on, saying, daylight, god damn it.
Wow, you really are the male version of, what's her name? No, I forgot her name again.
Oh, yeah, oh man, who knew?
Kylie from my Extreme
Griffith,
Ghostbusters.
yeah.
Kylie Griffin. Yeah, you really are the male version of her. Now you just need to be sarcastic all the time.
I am.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk into the opera building?
Yes. We set it on fire.
Okay. No,
That's
you've
right,
just
I'm the
entered.
ghost.
So you're in the reception / box office area.
Yes, indeed.
You see like a big reception desk with some people sitting behind it, but most of them look like they're tidying up. You don't think there's a performance tonight.
I step over to the desk. I ring the bell or whatever that thing is on there. What they have in the hotels.
No, actually, they like immediately notice when you come up. Like you see like a fancy, distinguished gentleman with a fine mustache looking at you. He looks at you and says, "Yes."
Dude, it's the Monopoly.
We are and he closes his jacket and you see the logo on there, Night Catchers. We have an appointment.
Yes.
And then John pops out. Hey, John pops out with, dude, it's the Monopoly Man. Holy crap. Dude, I love your game.
Hold on for a moment, please. And he like picks up his phone. Yes, it's the night catchers. Yes, Miss Feldman. Oh yes, I will tell you.
You forgot to
yes.
say one thing, Richard. Thanks for the free parking.
Yeah, but my character, he's not into cliches.
And he puts down the phone again, and then he says, "Yes, Miss Feldman will be right here. Just a moment, please. Make yourself
So, dude-
comfortable." And there actually
Dude,
are some
what's
like
the
chairs
key
and couches
to the
there.
game?
Couches. Let's go sit.
What's the key to the game? Is it like you have to get Park Place and Boardwalk right away, or is it later that you want to get them?
Roll contact.
What are you doing?
Richard, roll contact.
I am 5.
I didn't see it move. Did anybody else see
Nope.
it move?
No.
Weird.
Sorry,
It's a
Google.
five.
Something is really wrong with my setup. There's
Okay,
I'm
I'll take
catching
your
only
wo-
glimpses of.
I'll take your word for it. What does he say, Richard?
So he's not too amused with me, but he looks at me and he realizes that I'm actually being serious and that I think he really does look like the Monopoly guy. So he kind of, plays along just to humor me.
Okay. Yes, and shortly thereafter, when you're during your talk with Mr. Monopoly guy, a lady arrives in the room. Hold on. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention this. When you were entering the opera house, there were plenty of posters hanging in front of the building, advertising that they are gonna start showing Wagner's The Ring very soon. Actually, in a few days, they're gonna start showing that opera. Okay. And yes, an attractive blonde-haired woman in her late 20s, wearing stylish glasses, comes to you guys, and she says, "Oh, hello, the night crew. Yes, I am ELISA Feldman. I'm the one who
we're
called
the
you."
night catchers.
Yes, the night catchers. That's what I said. Yes, I am ELISA Feldman. I am the one that called you in name of Mr. Kudrow. Would you please walk right this way? Mr. Kudrow is expecting you.
Of course. Ladies first.
Although she does look a little... She does look at you guys like... Really? You guys weren't what she was expecting, but she's not saying it, but the way she's looking at you, that tells you enough.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that look. It's so dirty.
Okay, so do you follow her?
Yes.
You get a karate chop to the face for that.
Of course we're going to follow our guide. At least until the spear comes out of nowhere and, kills her.
So she takes you through a hallway and through a area where apparently a lot of offices are located, and she takes you to a door marked with a very fancy name plaque, which she tells you that this is the office of a certain Kurt Kudrow. And
the plague.
She knocks on the door and briefly opens it and sticks her dirt to it, and she says "Sir, it is the night catchers." And you hear "About time, yes, let them in." Of course, sir. And she holds open the door and says, "Mr. Kudrow will see you now."
Yes. Who is the face of our organization?
You two.
You don't have one. You don't have one. Nico was gonna be the face, but he couldn't make it today.
Aw, sucks to be him.
Wait, no. Randy should be the face of the organization. No, not Randy, I'm sorry. I should be.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be the face, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
So you get in the office?
Chop that ghost in half.
So,
you two are the face. End of story. Moving on.
I walk up, I shake the dude's hand.
Okay.
Mr. Kudrow, nice to meet you.
Mr. Kudrow is a middle-aged African-American who, he looks rather overweight, and he's wearing a formal gray suit, and he has a neatly trimmed beard. And when you shake his hand, he gets up and he looks at you surprised. He looks up and down, yeah. Little similar to how his assistant reacted, but he looks even more surprised.
And I completely ignore the look of surprise on his face, and very pleased to meet you, sir. We are the night catchers.
Yes, I can see that. Yes, come on in. Have a seat. and he after he's shaken your hand, he gets down again and readjusts his tie.
What was the opera singer name again? Oh, got that.
Reese, you have to take notes. I'm not telling you again. If you're lucky, her name will be brought up again. So, do you all take a seat? Is there anything else you do? It's a pretty fancy office.
We take a seat.
Looks like this guy has money.
Is the lady
I should have.
Is the lady gonna sit down somewhere, or is she gonna be leaving?
after you're all inside, she closes the door again, not saying anything.
Okay.
I sit down and fidget nervously.
Okay.
So,
like, she's
Mr.
not in the room.
Kudrow. Yes. You go first.
He waits for a moment. Doesn't say anything.
So we got a call that you have a problem, and that we could possibly help you with this problem.
Who told you I have a problem?
Well, you called the night catchers.
Well, that's
Or
true,
your
but nobody said
secretary
anything of a
called the
problem.
night catchers. Sir, your secretary called the night catchers. We are a special group. We deal with special things. And those special things usually cause problems. So, tell us what the problem is so that we can get to busting ghosts.
He holds
You
up
got
his
a lot
hand.
of-
Very well, very well.
Dear accidents lately. Apparently happening on stage and off stage in dressing rooms.
He frowns at
spotlights
Randy.
falling from the ceilings.
Don't be
frowns
ridiculous.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Continue.
He frowns at Randy and then says, "Don't be ridiculous."
Really?
Now then,
Sir,
first off,
We're
let
never,
me tell you
we're
that I
never
don't...
ridiculous. Just like,
May I?
yes.
He doesn't seem to like you guys very much for some reason.
I am not
any case-
surprised.
He then starts talking. Well, first off, let me tell you that I don't believe in all of this supernatural mumbo jumbo. But our leading soprano, Samantha Rosenberg, is a strong believer in all that kind of nonsense, like paranormal what's-its. And even though she's still pretty young, she's starting to become a real prima donna, and she's refusing to play the part of Brunhilde in the upcoming performance of Wagner's Ring Saga. And since we can't find a new singer to play her part, I'm just going to humor her, and that's why I had you people come in. She thinks the opera house is being haunted by the spirit of the previous star soprano, Donna Ferrero. She says that Ferrero's ghost is causing all sorts of mysterious accidents and what have you, and she thinks the ghost is trying to kill her. Well, that's all nonsense. I don't believe in that sort of thing, and the only reason I called you people is just to put her at ease.
Actually, I think you're right. I did some research myself, and yes.
I grab
What?
my backpack, put out my ghost glass, and then start fidgeting with it and going through the activation protocol.
Okay, but first, before you manage to do the whole procedure, Kudrow kind of snaps at Randy, and he says, "What did you find out?"
Well, that Donna Ferrero.
Ferrero, like the sweet, the chocolate sweet.
Ferrero.
Yes, Ferrero Rocher.
Ah, not like the car. Okay, he scratches that. Not a Ferrari, but Ferraro.
No, it's not
Ferrero.
Ferrari, it's Ferrero.
Yes. Was also kind of a prima donna, and yes, she had an ego as big as her body. So yeah.
Yes, that kind of information is freely available. He looks a little relieved. He thought you were going to say something else.
Huh.
And I think because she died on stage, she's kind of for an opera singer. That's the highlight of your career. And now she doesn't want anyone to steal her spotlight. So her replacement could be targeted by Miss Donna.
Superstitious nonsense, probably written in some 2-bit rag newspaper full of gossip and what have you. It's all nonsense.
He knows your library.
Sir,
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
okay. First off, nothing is nonsense, okay? If it was nonsense, it wouldn't be real. This is as real as it gets.
No, it's
Secondly-
not.
If you rule
Secondly,
out... Yes, go ahead.
We have slime cannons that say otherwise, sir.
Secondly, this is what we do. We know what we're doing. We're the professionals. Why don't you leave all the guesswork and all the research and everything up to us? You sit back, enjoy your fried squid, and let us do the job, okay?
You're nothing but
Okay.
2-bit. What? Fried squid?
Yes, especially imported from Japan. That's your favorite.
In any case, let us not waste any more time. Like I said, this is all stupid superstition, but we can't afford to have our leading soprano leaving at this stage of the production. We need to start. We're going to go. The first performance is going to be in a few days. We don't have time for this, so I just want you to come back at night, do your investigation, he does the air quotes, and just inform Samantha that there's nothing going on. Just put her mind at ease. Do you understand?
Sir, we
Ecto reader.
first off, okay, we're gonna do our jobs. We don't inform anyone of anything beforehand. We inform them afterwards of what we find. Secondly, okay,
Yeah.
cash up front.
No. Half up front, half when job is done.
Yes, that sounds
That's
more
what I
reasonable. Dawa, you can roll your technology now. I haven't forgotten about you.
Excellent. Because that's going to be my last action because I am required elsewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah, just roll.
Let's see what the spirits are telling us. Ooh, a 4.
One moment.
I don't see that for. Oh.
Okay. Dawa,
Yes?
you may tell us what you find, but there has to be a negative or humorous effect added to it.
Okay. I look around the. Yes. I look around to the office, and I go. I tap Randy on the Stevens and say, "They're here," and I run away screaming.
What was that all about?
Before he runs away.
They're coming after me! Ah!
Do I take his gizmo? What do I see?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, you
before
ran
he
away
runs
with
away,
it.
grab the goggles.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna do an athletics check to grab the goggles. I'm gonna kung fu him.
Ooh, we got
Okay,
goggles.
sure. Roll.
Okay, I'm gonna use my kung fu grip to stop him from running long enough to grab the goggles.
Sure. Athletics.
Oh yeah.
My ectospecters.
I got a 6.
I really can't see your
Nice.
thingies moving.
No. Richard, you should do like me, just leave Hangouts and reload it. And reload it works for me.